I'm Lewis Gregory, Somerset captain and all-rounder.
I'm Laura Jackson and I'm a bowler for Somerset.
Joshua Davey, I'm a bowler from Somerset.
My name is Fran Wilson and I'm a top order batter.
Hi, I'm Jake Ball, I'm a bowler and that is it, I don't bat very well.
The most dramatic, wow. We've got a few guys that like a blow up after getting out. Craig Overton will be right up there. Although he has semi-simmered down recently, but I think Casey Aldridge probably gives us the best blow-ups. Yeah, I'll go with Casey.
They're all quite dramatic. I'm going to say Chloe Skelton. We have a good laugh, but if anything happens, it's all the dramatics.
I think Mr. Craig Overton is quite dramatic. He has some dramatic moments, shall we say. So I'm going to go with Craig.
The most dramatic person on the team would be Amelie Monday. So she's a new player this year. And she's probably the loudest, I reckon.
Most dramatic, Casey Aldridge, definitely.
The one rule that I would add would be, I don't know, can't be out first ball, or just can't be out, I don't know, as a batter. Yeah, it would be good.
You can bowl more bouncers as a bowler. I think every new rule that's come into the game has benefited batters. So I think, yeah, something that would benefit the bowler, maybe bowling more bumpers than an over, something like that. It's a tough game for the bowlers.
I would add that the tea break isn't long enough. I'd give us an extra 10 minutes at tea. You barely get to take your shoes off at tea, and it's the worst one. So half an hour tea break.
That's difficult as a bowler, because I'd probably say I want another player on the boundary. But to just add some fun to it, God, what would I like? I've really got to add some dramatics. If something happens, you got to do like a roly-poly on the floor or do a cartwheel or something like that. Just make a laugh, because everyone can do it.
I would say that if you're bowling and there's a run out, you get the wicket as a bowler.
I would ask, I'd ask probably Bash to take me to the airport, because he just got himself a nice new shiny car with his England money. So it'd be nice to be chauffeured around in that. And the least car, probably Rui. I just think he wouldn't even know where he's going. He'd put everything in the sat-nav wrong, and he'd want to talk the whole way. That's nothing worse, is there?
To drive me to the airport, I would ask Sophie Luff. She's just like trustworthy. She's just like on time, car would be clean. Yeah, I just would trust her. You wouldn't be late. And who wouldn't I ask? Well, Chloe Skelton's car just keeps breaking down, so that would be a disaster. So yeah, probably Chloe.
There's a few. I've actually not seen this, but I've heard a lot of stories about him. So Neil Mackenzie, South African batter, apparently was very, very superstitious. I think he played for Somerset actually a while ago. And apparently he used to like strap bats to the ceiling and stuff like that. And I think he did it once, got runs and stuff like that, and then he just kept doing that. We've not got too many in our dressing room. There's obviously the small ones like left pad's got to go on first or whatever. But yeah, Neil Mackenzie, I think, had some extremely rogue ideas and superstitions to get him through.
Oh, Samit Patel had so many. if I went through all of them with you for Sam, so he used to put Vaseline on his eyebrows at all times when batting. He took a Piriton wherever he was in the world before he batted. He used to have to stretch his hamstring before he batted. He had to do 2 claps. And he used to walk into the dressing room every morning playing the same song over and over again.
The strangest superstition or ritual I've seen. Do you know what? I haven't seen many that I've played with. I don't know whether it's because the girls aren't as superstitious, but I remember watching Jonathan Trott when I was a kid, and he used to like literally dig a hole almost where he was batting by the amount of times he would scrape his guard, so probably that one. But yeah, our team isn't very superstitious, so it's not a problem.
I used to have a strange superstition that I'd have to tap my bat 11 times before I faced every ball. But luckily that sort of phased out as it didn't work every time, so slowly got rid of that superstition.
I mean, there's an easy couple for who I wouldn't tell it to. There's a few blabbermouths in the dressing room, so James Rue would be up there for that one. Tom Banton as well. I'll go with, for who would I tell? Probably Jack Leach or Tom Kohler-Cadmore. One of those two, I'd say.
Best secret keeper would be Lewis Goldsworthy. I'd trust him to keep a secret. And the worst, without a doubt, is Mr. Alfie Ogborn. I wouldn't tell him anything because he's going to give that away very quickly.
If I was to tell someone a secret, it would be, I think, Molly Robbins. So we share lifts to training, so I've got a good relationship with Molly and I trust her. Who wouldn't I tell? No, I think everyone would be good. We've got a very trustworthy team.
I go a bit left field with this one. I go Lewis Goldsworthy. Because he makes me, I don't know if he'd make everybody else laugh, but he makes me laugh. And he's just quite dry, and he's like he'd be one of those comedians that just was a bit like deadpan, but what he says is usually quite funny, so I go Golders.
I've mentioned this person again before, but the best stand-up comedian would be Chloe Skelton. She's just constantly making me laugh. I don't think she means to though, so I don't know if that's a good thing.